Are you looking for the best electric scooter? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best electric scooter on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Segway Ninebot ES2 Electric Kick Scooter. Segway's Ninebot series is a trusted go-to for many buyers. You can buy these electric scooters at multiple prices, with some models featuring boosted specs that include thicker wheels, faster speeds, and longer range. While it would be fun to run through the entire lineup, we recommend skipping the trial period and going straight for the ES2. It's Segway's top-selling electric scooter, and it commands a great mid-tier price point. Aside from the price, we love how the ES2 is compact. You can fold it up and store it neatly in a closet. It's only 27 pounds too, so you can carry it up and downstairs with ease. The ES2 comes with electric brakes and mechanical brakes, making it comfortable to stop at a moment's notice even when flying up to 15 miles per hour. The tires are non-pneumatic, meaning they don't have any air pressure inside. This is a nice design detail in the fact you don't have to worry about blowing a tire, but the way the wheels are set up makes for a bumpy ride on uneven terrain sometimes. The deck you stand on is thin, which is something to consider before buying, as it could be uncomfortable riding the ES2 for long periods of time. Nevertheless, the ES2 promises a ton of functional use and reliable performance. It's excellent at keeping score, and if you plan on using it outside of pleasure, you can still get a sizable 15 miles of range on the battery to run errands or commute to work. Here is a great example of an electric scooter providing excellent value for its price. Number 2. Gotrax GXL V2 Electric Scooter. It's possible to get an electric scooter for under $300, and the Gotrax GXL V2 is the perfect example of how you can get solid performance on a budget. The Gotrax is similar in some ways to the Segway Ninebot ES2, with 8.5-inch pneumatic tires that roll well over pavement and dirt. It has your traditional scooter design, meaning you don't have any special details like a wide deck for your feet or special headlights. You get a 15 miles per hour top speed and 12.5 mile max range, which is actually pretty decent too. Comparing it back to the Ninebot ES2, the Ninebot ES2 does have suspension and more advanced brakes. The Ninebot ES2 also has solid tires, so you don't have to worry about inflating them like you do here with the Gotrax. Ultimately, the decision to go with a cheaper pick like the Gotrax here is if you are looking for an electric scooter to ride for fun. It's not loaded with any features that could make it more smoother and comfortable for a commute or long-range ride, nor is it outfitted to handle true off-roading over grass or dirt. But, with all that being said, the Gotrax is fun, affordable, and reliable. Call it a great deal that also makes for a unique gift idea. Number 3. NIU K3 Max Pro Electric Scooter. Like Segway, NIU offers a ton of different electric scooters at different price points. The K3 Pro is the most impressive electric scooter we've tested, and while it does have one of the higher price tags on this list, the Pro also has some of the best performance we've seen. We're talking a high speed of up to 23.6 miles per hour and a range of over 40 miles. NIU opted for an all-aluminum frame for the Pro to help ensure durability while cutting weight. The Pro does weigh 45 pounds, but if you take into account the amount of hardware the electric scooter needs, like its battery stacks and motor, then the under 50-pound mark is still an impressive feat. Aside from the Pro's high speed and long range, we also love the thickness of the tires. The thickness makes rides feel much smoother, and the strength of the tires allows them to power over all types of terrain. You also get a wide deck, which makes it so you can ride the electric scooter standing with your feet side by side pointing towards the handles. The deck probably adds some considerable weight to the Pro, but when you realize how comfortable standing in the side-by-side position is when riding for long distances, then the extra pounds are worth it. Last to point out are all the little bells and whistles of the Pro. You get a bright halo headlight, dual disc brakes, and IP54 water and dust resistance. Oh, and of course the Pro folds right up into a neat position for storage. We call it the Ford F-150 of electric scooters, reliable and high-performing. Number 4. Hiboy V1 Pro Electric Scooter. Another brand to know in the space, Hiboy makes a wide array of electric scooters and electric bikes. The V1 Pro has turned out to be our favorite from its electric scooter lineup thanks to a couple of unique features, namely the 16-inch tires and wide deck. We'll start by saying the 16-inch tires are awesome, especially when needing to commute for work or trudge over grass or dirt. The tires provide a buttery smooth ride, especially when paired with the 8.25-inch deck that allows you to stand with your feet side by side pointed forward. The only downside about the large tires is the V1 Pro takes up more space when folded down for storage. In terms of performance, the V1 Pro packs a 23 mph max speed and a 31-mile range, more than enough to help you get to and from work in a jiffy. The range is a tad bit less than the NIU Pro, but then again the V1 Pro is about $100 less at retail price. Really what you're paying for here is the combination of high-end performance with the special comfort and reliability of the thick wheels and wide deck. Number 5. Razer EcoSmart Metro HD Electric Scooter. Leave it to Razer to drum up such an interesting design of a seated electric scooter. It might take a second to get used to the EcoSmart Metro, but the seat actually makes riding so much more comfortable. You also have the storage rack in the back for small items, plus 2 massive tires for going over pavement, dirt, grass, and whatever else you please, well, maybe not sand. The tires on the Razer are 16-inch bicycle tires, and the deck of the scooter is definitely wide enough to place your feet side by side on. The performance of the EcoSmart Metro reaches up to a respectable 15 mph and 12-mile range. While it might seem low compared to the others on this list, it is important to remember that electric scooters with faster speed and higher range are some of the most expensive. The EcoSmart Metro sits at a reasonable mid-tier price point. There are some glaring trade-offs to buying the EcoSmart Metro over other electric scooters. The first is the weight of it is heavy, around 72 pounds. The second is the scooter's design makes it so you have to sit down while riding, there's not enough space to stand up without the seat hitting you in the back of the legs. Nevertheless, this is a unique option to turn to if you're looking for comfort and function and willing to sacrifice speed and range. The best part about the EcoSmart Metro is it has been known to go on sale. If you can find it for under $400, then you have a certified deal on your hands.